Sleep deprivation is an ancient approach to shifting our state of mind and how it might correlate with sleepwalking and lucid dreams and so on and so forth. And really, all I've proposed is that, particularly with human sleep, and bearing in mind I'm saying humans aren't at optimal function, we've degenerated a lot. I'm saying one side of our brain is very inefficient. It effectively has weak batteries, but that's the side we're running on, and it's perceptually dominant. So it runs the show for 12, 16, 18 hours, and its batteries are getting weak, and we feel tired, and it's a very dominant feeling. We get irritable, our speech starts to slur, we become clumsy. Most of us don't question that, because of course the thing that's questioning that is the thing that's tired. So we just go to bed, recharge, and we live in this cycle of the rational mind recharging itself every day. However, and it's not difficult to understand the concept, if we have much stronger batteries in the right side of the brain, because it's still much more functional in principle, you stay awake long enough, or you meditate for long periods, or whatever you want to, trance dance, the ancient traditions of partying for days on end and so on. Basically, you're starving the rational mind, the egotistical mind, of sleep, and its batteries are running down. And of course, it doesn't feel very good, it feels tired. But if you push beyond that, its ability to stay in charge starts to break down as well. And that's where you can start to get glimpses of access to the other side of the brain, the other self. And of course, it's embedded in ancient tradition, exactly as I'd expect. There's nothing new in staying awake to reach a different state. It's not understood anymore. It's often seen as it must be some kind of primitive nonsense. But it was embedded in, it's still a living tradition in sort of North American tradition, South American tradition. It's kind of tied in with the Buddhist tradition, the Buddha staying, meditating for 7 days before he reached an altered state. Crops up a lot. Counterintuitive, but actually if you step back, makes a lot of sense. And most people, if you ask them, I've spoken to a lot of people about this, most people have recollections of they've been out partying or they've been working hard. And sure, they get tired, but within that, they get glimpses of something else, a kind of softness, a more relaxed state, often more emotional, because again, there's more access to that emotional side of the brain. And even feeling quite good, quite an altered state for brief windows, or getting a second wind even. Be really, really tired, no sleep, and then suddenly feeling fine for half an hour, an hour. So all I really did, or what I was interested in, is making sense of that, and is it possible to exploit that and bring in combining techniques to tie the left side of the brain up, which initially doesn't feel great, but the reward on the other side of that makes it worth the effort.